The same people mwenye wana treat nini relationship as if it's a job ama it's a rescue mission from their poverty. Because men out here, we are looking at ladies who are going to draw business plans, not only eyebrows.
Inakuwaje watu wangu nguvu, mimi naitwa presenter Ali, your entertainment PN. By the way, the A is always for amazing. Siku zote natia bidii kuhakikisha kwamba nakuletea wewe stories tofauti zikiwemo za burudani, na pia muda mwingine nakuletea simulizi ambazo ndani yake unaweza ukajifunza mawili au matatu. Today I am joined again by mtu ambaye tulikuwa naye, kijana ambaye we were with him the other day, anaitwa Allan Lawrence. And the other day tulizungumzia kitu tofauti, ila siku ya leo I want us to engage in a conversation just about dating, because he is a relationship coach and also relationship expert. Kama relationship expert, yes, are you able to woo many women because you know so many things about relationships?
Kwa hilo swali ni yes, but you know there is a control mechanism ambayo I've put in place, kwa sababu I always say freedom comes with responsibility. So unaweza kuwa na the freedom, you can have the power, but your personal ethics and your personal standards zina control. The same case to you. Kuna zile vitu you can do them, but because of your personal values and ethics huwezi ukafanya. Yeah.
Nimekupata. Now today I want us to engage in a conversation, yeah, because I do feel like you as a person, ama mtu ambaye anatutazama saa hii, yeah, they have their own principles. Wanasemaga kwamba you know, this type of person siwezi nikadate. This type of person is the type of person ambayo you know I want to be with in my life. Yeah. And I just want to know, you know, for the men out there, or probably even for the benefit ya wanawake ambao wanatazama, yeah, what are the types of women ambao you know men should never look into dating?
Number one, a lady who has not attained her own freedom in terms of then the lady who is not independent. Yeah.
Ngoja. So that means kwamba you know we should not date a woman. Okay, hebu kwanza describe independence.
Independence as in ule dem mwenye at least she has had her own share of life, in terms of at least that may earn something with her own efforts. Yes. Because unapata this lady like her, yani she does not fully depend on you. You understand?
Yeah,
then also this lady, she's not lonely. She can be alone but not lonely. Okay, you understand?
So the first one is ambaye
akona ile independence yake. Yeah, financial, some level of financial independence. Si lazima akue with millions and what have you. Yeah. At least she's doing something with her life. You understand?
Yeah. Mukabo, I hope unapata sauti yangu kwa. Yeah, tuendelee, nitakata hiyo part.
Yeah.
So, does that mean kwamba kama mwanamke hana kazi, mwanamke hajaajiriwa, and she doesn't have maybe, you know, a source of income, that is a no-go zone?
Not necessarily, but at least hata kama hajaajiriwa, hata kama afanye kitu, but at least does she function, yani at least anaonyesha some level of potential. Anaweza fanya something with her life. Ni ule mdem mwenye ako chusi, yani ako tu, she just there with all the nails, with the mascara, yani ako tu. Yeah. At least mse mwenye, at least unaona effort. Ni kama tu mwana, unaona huyu mtu ndio haja attain, but at least anaonyesha potential. Achagui kitu to do.
Nowadays we have a group of women who generally believe that, you know, it's a man's job to take care of a woman. And they're like, you know what, I'm here to look beautiful. It's your job as a man to take care of me. So that is a no-go zone?
Yeah, that is a no-go zone, because we have effective and powerful women in boardrooms, not only in bedrooms. You understand what I'm saying? Whereby, minus that birth certificate, what else are you bringing on the table?
Because a birth certificate comes by default.
Yeah, because this lady, the moment you are coming to my life, like Mukabu, truth, not Ali, truth be told, minus sex today, you realize that most of the people will remain single. Kwa relationship, what something of value are you bringing on the table? Because men out here, we are looking at ladies who are going to draw business plans, not only eyebrows.
But then you can have a woman who's probably not financially, you know, ayuko sawa vile, ama hana kitu, but she's a good house manager. She can wash your clothes. Anaweza kusafishia nyumba. Ukiingia kwa nyumba unasikia inanukia vizuri. I believe ni mwanamke pia unaweza kuwa naye.
Unaweza kuwa naye, but like you know, from the very onset. Let's say especially kama mlikuwa mna date even before, let's say hii scenario ya COVID, before corona, this lady maybe alikuwa anafanya kazi nini, then if COVID may happen, now she ana concentrate kufanya things kwa hao, but in the first place remember tujaanza kukaa pamoja, unaona, umeaitu ule dem, you are just seeing her out there doing everything, so you'll be able to see her potential. What is she doing with her life? You understand? So at least if this person mwenye anakaa kama ndio afanye kitu like, but unaona the way she thinks, the way achagui kitu, she's not that choosy, that is a person you can go for.
Not just someone ambaye anakaa tu
anaongoja,
you know, kupelekwa out, anaongoja romantic dinner dates.
Anaongoja, those people, they are the same people mwenye wana treat nini relationship as if it's a job ama it's a rescue mission from their poverty.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to another one.
Another lady is a lady who is always, yani, she's like a household of complaints. Ule tu 24/7 she's complaining. Mnaenda restaurant, the way waiters wanakam kumserve, she's ever complaining. She's complaining from the on, like there is nothing positive analeta, positive vibes.
Kuna watu wako hivyo?
Kuna watu, they will never, no matter what you do, they will always find fault. So, and especially it happens with ladies, because you realize that ladies are emotional and they are very much expressive. So anatakiwa advantage whereby she opens up a lot. She, like, you get to that point whereby hakuna time hata na compliment, anakwambia, you know what, at least today ungefanya hivi na hivi. She brings suggestions. She's just complaining every now and then complaining.
But it's a good thing for a woman to be, you know, always outspoken. Anataka kuzungumza what they feel, because they have that freedom.
No problem, freedom ni sawa, but you see, especially with a lady, with a man in a relationship, remember, men, we have ego.
Yeah.
So the moment anakucomplainia, like let's say umefanya kitu, she's ever complaining, like aoni anything positive unafanya, it will kill your morale as a man. Remember, this is a person who is your support system, your helpmate, a person who is there to push you to do everything. So like, kama yana fault, what of the rest of the world? So because hapa ame kill your ego as a man. So no matter what utaenda kuspeak huko nje, utafeel tu already down. Because if your own household haikusupport, how will you feel out there?
Wow. What type of lady are you if you're watching this video? Kama you are a complaining person kila wakati na kama pengine you are not you know, financially okay, ama not really okay, but hauna plans even za kusecure yourself ama kujipanga financially. Amesema kwamba you are no go zone. Nipatieni comment yako hapo, wanaume ambao wanatazama, wanawake ambao wanatazama. I'd really love to know, you know, what you guys think about this whole conversation. Tuko naye Allan Lawrence, and nataka tu nijue at what level for you with your partner, ama for two people ambao wana date, does it become that you are complaining too much? What is the line between, you know, just complaining normally, ama complain genuinely, and complaining too much?
As in, you've not, ile to a point whereby the two of you are not having a candid discussion, whereby you sit together and try to enter into his world or your world. As in, you need to inquire, like, why did you do this? Angalia perspective yenye anafanya, because you can judge a person, you don't know the options they had in the first place. So maybe this person is doing this, labda unasema umse, for example, labda wakati you meet out for dates, unapata umse amekuja amenuka jasho, unamcomplainia. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe this guy ana hata do, ametembea, amefanya nini, so you are not understanding.
Lakini kama ana do, anaingia kwa relationship kufanya hivi. Kama mwanamke anafaa kuwa na pesa.
No, like for that scenario, like I'm just pesa ufika mahali inakosa, because it reaches to that point whereby maybe you are growing and money, you've not attained that financial stability, and this person is not even willing to support you. They are ever complaining about what you are doing. No matter what you are doing, they will never be ready to support you, but they will by all means pull you down. I call them professional PhDs. They are ever pulling him down or pulling her down. So these are people who, they need to be like, today maybe I find today, like let's say umejaribu effort na it's not coming out, they need to encourage you, nakwambia, you know what, usijali, kesho itajipa nini. They challenge you, they be able to open the way you think. Ni kama saizi, don't date a person huu wakati mnaangalia ile kitu mnaona ule ni mlango. At least ule mtu mwingine anakuambia okay, hii ni mlango, but mwingine anakuambia you know, hii mlango inaweza tumika kama mahali watu wanaweza, you know, just different perspective. So you need to see this person, why are they doing this?
Okay, and there are these types of ladies who I believe kwamba most men are really probably, you know, afraid of. The women with an expensive taste. You know, they tell you, you know what, mimi kama si Kempinski, achana na mimi. You know, if it's not a dress worth, you know, 10,000 shillings, if it's not a watch, you know, worth $100, me achana na mimi. What would you say about those types of women?
For me, as a lady, before even you ask for a man who drives, and before you do, you set that standard. In the first place, have you attained that standard? Because you cannot be asking for a man who drives. You will only find them where you parked. You know, so you cannot be complaining that, oh,
if you are looking for a man who's driving, you'll always find them where you've
parked. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll meet them at the parking lot. So it is a question of, as much as you are setting the standard, are you attaining the standard? What are you doing? You know, do not be pressured, because it is so sad. We live in a generation whereby unapata mdem alivumilia, like, sorry to say this, amevumilia poverty ya mzazi wake but alivumilia poverty ya chali yake.
Ni kwa sababu anataka maisha ibadilike.
Maisha ibadilike, but what are you doing? This is not a poverty rescue mission. It is a relationship whereby you are coming like it's a mutual feeling, it's a mutual coexistence. So see, tuna come na high expectations. People come with high expectations, that's why they end up being frustrated.
So it's very wrong for a lady, according to what you're saying, you know, to have those high standards and she's not even doing anything about it.
Yeah, which is wrong. Then, but to ladies, let me speak to them also. Do not compromise your standard just because to accommodate someone. You understand why I'm saying so? Why I'm saying so, because the moment you've set your standard here, maintain those standards and do everything and anything of dignity to maintain that standard. So the right person who is meant for you will meet you at that level of your standard.
What if the person you are meant to have hana pesa?
Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo, because you attract who you are.
Okay.
Because Ali, you cannot expect, the way I said last time, you cannot expect champagne on a changa budget. So lazima ukwe to that level so that you attract people who vibrate at the same wavelength with you. So lazima you do something with your life. And men who complain, oh, this lady is too expensive, she's not expensive, bro. The only challenge ni kwamba she set the standard and it tells you that you need to work hard.
But sangine unapata una work, lakini haifiki mali unataka, lakini msichana unamtaka.
Alafu challenge ni maboys tunafikanga to that point whereby we go into debt to please this person.
Yeah.
A lady who you have to go into debt to please them, she's too expensive for you, because you will borrow the rest of your life to be able to please her. Because the person who is meant for you and the person, they will not push you to go off your limits. They will be like, you know, this is me and this is you, so they are coming here, see that you want to expect a lot, you know. We are here for a relationship. So to that matter whereby you just have to do what you have to do. The things zenye uwezi ukafanya, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah,
anything. Anyways, any other pengine type of a lady ambayo, you know, you just see and you say, huyu, mi hapana.
A lady who, number one, and a lady who is a narcissist in nature. Ule lady tu, yani, whatever you do, she will always make you on the losing end. She will put any, for lack of a better word, see you, those ladies, they will try to kill your ego.
Okay.
You know, they will just be there to, ukifanya hivi, they are just sadists. Wana cause to pain unto you, they just cause pain unto you. Wataki kuona wakati you are happy, you know?
Yeah.
You being happy, it makes them sad. So
there are those kind of people.
They are there. They are there mbaya sana. Even at the office, mko tu hivi mnafanya job. But ule msetu akikuona tu, Ali ndio ule Ali anajaribu kuinuka kidogo, afurahi. Anahakikisha tu by all means you are sad. So it becomes hard. Then by all means hata umfanyie nini, aje tu mfurahia na wewe.
So is there a way?
And she's also intimidated by your success.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a way that you can change those types of people?
People don't change. they only change when they want to change. You cannot push yourself to change somebody because you are into your life, into their life as a relationship, as their better half, not to do a mentorship program and everything. So they will just change if they see the need. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you something, you know, coming from a parent's perspective.
Yeah.
Coming from an elder person's perspective,
Yes.
and probably someone who's our age, lakini probably they think that way because you know you will see a parent anakwambia kama unatafuta mwanamke asipende kwenda klabu, asikue mlevi, avae nguo ndefu, akuwe anaenda kanisa, you know, is that a type of a woman that one should not have, ambaye anaenda haendi kanisa, ambaye ni mlevi, ambaye, you know, they're always about partying? Is that a no-go zone?
You know, sometimes people come in the long run to change, but for me, I always recommend let's date when we are whole, to a point whereby let me date knowing what I want, not knowing what I don't want. Cause unaendanga wakati unaenda kwa duka kubai kitu, unaendanga ukijua nataka hii,
nataka mkate,
si ndio? Si ati unaendanga ukisema mimi sitaki mkate, for example. You know, you go there knowing what you want. So the moment unaingia kwa dating scene, you need to have what you really want. As much as ukiingia kwa dating scene, sio tutapata mtu akiwa 100%, no. You will at least get akiwa somewhere. So it's a culture now you create. So in that regard, whereby the moment you know what you want, there is a way in nature ukuwa very much fair inakupatianga what you want, not what you don't want, if truly you want it, because it aggravated the right person who is meant for you, akupate in your full element. And it will only happen if you truly know what you want, because ni kama tu ukiwa kwa barabara, wakati kuna jam na uko very aggressive, unajua place unaenda, you know, everybody atakusongea.
Yeah.
Atakusongea.
For example, a matatu.
Exactly. Yeah. That's a good scenario. Yeah. Wanajua hii mat penye inaenda. Kila mtu anasonga. Ifanye nini? So the same case, nature ita pave way for you, for the right person, provided you know what you want in life.
There's one thing that, you know, I've heard you say, and not you peke yake, I've heard many people say that, you know what, you are attracting who you are. But I find it hard to, you know, to believe it sometimes, because unapata a woman meets a man who's always cheating on her, but she's not that way.
She's not that way.
But unapata a man gets himself
a lady,
and the way this person acts, the way this person you know, thinks about life, they're totally different things.
Yeah. You know, like what happens, even before we dive into that, what happens in most cases, me ujiuliza this question, if today I'm the other person, can I date the me? Right?
Interesting question,
can I date the me? Can I date the person in the mirror? So inafikanga to that extent, as an individual, ask yourself, am I the person who I wish to attract? Because we can sit here, neza danganya the whole world, right? Neza danganya mukabwa, nikudanganya wewe, nidanganya, but I can never lie to myself. So the moment I'm real with myself, the moment I'm typically so strong with myself, I will not do things because the other person. I'll do things because of me. And do you know, for example, people cheat not because the other person is cheating. They cheat because it's a personal decision. Not because you cannot teach a person on how they should not teach. It's a personal decision. So in that context, it is a question of, because no person begins to change some character just instantly. They began a long time ago. But some people tend to they try to color the red flags to turn blue. It cannot happen. This person began showing you their true colors, but you are here, you want to use their true colors to paint your bedroom, for lack of a better word, whereby you try to, like, you want to return them to the original shape. It does not happen. So this person does not just change instantly. They began long time ago. So but people tend to be like, okay, he will change, he will change, he will change. But if you are serious enough in a relationship and you know the direction of a relationship, these are some of the things you begin to notice from the very onset. Because do you know, like today people begin dating, even they don't want to introspect how to see this person's like past life, and people do not open up. Because how can we predict your future without us knowing your past? Because I need to know. Because like, kama saizi mimi nikikosana na girlfriend yangu ama nikikosana na wife, if I move on to the next relationship, high chances are nitakosana my current wife. Because it's a pattern I created. And why? Because most people, they don't take time to journal. They don't take time to be like, okay, and own up the mistake. You understand?
Yeah.
So tunakaa tu like we carry forward.
And if it happens,
Yeah.
you know, I've dated someone.
Yes.
You know, mistakes, you know, everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, no one is
I've
perfect.
dated someone
Yeah.
and tumefika ile point tumeoana, and then I noticed that, you know what, you know, this is probably for people who are already married, or probably for men who are already married, or women who are already married, and they're noticing kwamba what, you know, for a man specifically, and they're noticing that I've just married the type of women I should not date. Is there a point of return, ama you just doomed forever?
Unajua, nothing is cast on stone. If you've tried to engage, and nothing is working, it's better for you to have that broken marriage, that broken relationship, other than for us to have casualties resulting from that. Let's say the relationship was abusive. So do not compromise your standards so that you can accommodate the other person. I don't advocate for divorce, but I advocate for people to separate for some time so that they can be able to know themselves even much better, so that they can come together and make it work. Because if there is one decision you have to be very sensitive, is the person you marry. If there is one decision you have to be very sensitive, I repeat, is the person you get yoked to, the person you date, the person you marry. Because this person, remember, you're going to spend the rest of your life with. So it's not a decision you have to take it casually, because this is a destiny-altering decision. So you have to consult a lot of things, and you have to be very much considerate. If this person is not helping you, it's better for you to separate and engage the right person. Like, just to add also, never date a person who does not have an authority figure they fear.
Okay.
You understand?
That could be either the father,
the
mother,
exactly,
the husband, the bigger brother.
At least ule mse mwenye ukikaa hivi like today, like your girlfriend akimention tu nitambia so and so, anaona wacha tu tusifike hapo, tusiingie huko. You understand? This is a person who at least they have an authority figure. So a person who is under authority will always be a person of authority, because like especially for ladies, a man is your authority figure. Ni kama saizi is the head of the family, is the head of that relationship. So kama this person ana like mwelekeo, atakudirect aje? This lady hakuna msee mwenye anamuogopa aite kudirect mahali. So in that regard, like let's say things are not, umedate msee ama mko kwa relationship, things are not working, try to engage the authority figure, a person who mentors this person. You see?
Amazing. Natumai kwamba mmejifunza mambo mawili ama matatu. Tumekuwa naye Allan Lawrence tukipiga story. He is a relationship expert. Kama kawaida naeka link channel yake kwenye comment section. Itakuwa this time round pia na share namba yake. If you know you're going through something in your relationship, you probably need one or two things, you know, kuzungumza na Allan Lawrence, teka namba yake hapo. And if you guys want him again, last time you guys commented mkasema mnamtaka tena, and that's why I brought him back. So if you guys want to see him again in our channel, that will be sometime next week, that will be next year. So you guys, if you guys want to see him again, una comment tu hapo na mimi natia bidii sana kumtafuta. He's a busy man, lakini akisikia kwamba mashabiki wa presenter Ali wanataka kumuona, lazima akuje. Thank you so much for your time, and probably next time we might be talking about, you know, the type of men women should not date, because you know what, isikani kama tunaingilia so next time probably tutakuwa tunazungumzia hivyo. And if there's a topic ambayo personally you think kwamba ni vizuri sana, if we tackle it, just comment down there below. Mimi na timu yangu tutatia bidii sana kuhakikisha kwamba we look at these types of content, and I'm here to entertain you and inform you as well as educate you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, I appreciate.
Yeah, asante sana. Maneno yako ya mwisho pengine?
Maneno ya mwisho ni kwamba no relationship is worth you killing yourself or killing the other person for it. Because at the end of the day, life must continue. If there is mistakes, people do make mistakes, and give room for a chance for people to express themselves. Forgive this person, but never teach a person on how they should love you. Because the moment you teach a person how they should love you, remember you're empowering them how they should heartbreak you even more.
Amazing. Ninaitwa presenter Ali, sina mengi ya kuongeza. Behind the camera ni mwanangu wa nguvu anaitwa Eric Mukabwa, na siku zote ukitaka kufanikiwa usipende kusifiwa.